There's far too many people who think that bullying is a rite of passage. If you have severe bullying, other researchers have shown that it affects your immune response for decades. It affects the expression of your genes for decades. It's not a minor thing. We define bullying as a deliberate, aggressive attempt against a weaker individual that causes harm. So it's got to be goal-directed, be something that causes harm, so it can't be a meaningless thing. And most importantly, it has to happen in the context where the victim has a hard time defending themselves. That's the power imbalance. It's a way of signaling how dangerous you are to compete with.
Does that mean that bullying is increased when there is an audience of some kind?
A lot of bullying that we've observed happens with an audience, over 80%. They saw that 85% of the time when somebody was bullying somebody else, they were surrounded by peers.
That would explain this sort of almost performative aspect of it. It's a very heavy signal.
But as far as the majority of bullying that you see, especially in schools, as well as in a lot of workplaces, is done performatively to show other people what you're capable of and that they should not mess with you. Bullies cycle through victims. They don't just pick one victim. And they cycle through one victim after another. And the more that they do that, the higher their reputation increases, the greater their popularity and their dominance. Victims tend to have weaker levels of power, so they're less socially connected. They're more likely to have mental health issues to begin with that bullying exacerbates. And then bullies are very good at finding victims that they can target.
What else predicts a bully victim?
Sending the right cost-benefit signal. So somebody who's strong enough that the signal has meaning, but somebody who's weak enough that the bully isn't going to be successfully retaliated against. And bullies will look at your social network and say, okay, well, those people who the victim is connected with, I don't care about their opinions. They're a safe target. But that kid over there, he's friends with a girl who I like, so they're off limits.